Aibawan, good evening and welcome. Danuත් එක්ක විනාඩි 10ක්වත් නෑ. ගොඩක් කල් දැන් මේ ෂෝ එක කරලා සුමාන දෙකක් විතර අපි කරේ නෑ. රටේ තත්ත්වය ගැනත් ඔය ඔක්කොම හිත ඔක්කොම කරන්න ගියාම පොඩ්ඩක් අමාරුයි. හැබැයි අපි හිතුවා කොහොමත් පොඩි කතාවක් දාන්න එකේ ගන්නකොට පොඩක් hina වෙලා සතුටින් ඉන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඒක හොඳ දෙයක්. හරි. අපි එනම් කතා කරමු. අද Danuත් එක්ක විනාඩි 10ක්වත් නෑ is made possible by our friends from Vita White. Thank you so very much guys because you guys do make me speak to some amazing people on this show. Vita White is enriched with some amazing products. If you want to know how this pack looks, this is how it looks. It's super cute, and at the same time it is full of vitamins. Your skin gets to breathe and enjoy vitamin C and vitamin E and so much more. All right, so I have a fabulous guest on the show today who is she's so fit and she's always so active. When I can't find her online, it's always a problem for me. Let's see where she is now. I told now I'm starting. But listen, okay. Active, she's super fit, and especially during these times, I really need to know how important it is to be fit and be all happening. Hi, Tarja.
Hi, how's it going?
Everyone gets doing good. Everyone gets your name wrong. They also call you Tarja. Tuja.
I know, exactly. Exactly. Mate, so nothing, Tarja.
No, but I'm not lying. Somebody who was next to me today who saw your poster and said, Tarja, ne Tarja. And I said, no, it's Tarja. Yeah,
Tarja.
so it's a huge problem. You're Tarja for a lot of people.
I know, I have to deal with this all the time. I know what to do.
But it's a cool name, so that's the best part.
It is.
Danu is the most basic name on earth. D-A-N-U. Even that they get it wrong. I'm Danu, Thanu, Panu, everything except Danu. Yeah, so you can understand. I've given up on my surname. Nobody can do that. It's a crucifixion. All right. You look fabulous. You know, I want to speak to you about a few things. So Tarja is someone who's so fit, so energetic. And something that I really love about Tarja is ඕන වෙලාවක හම්බුනොත් මෙහෙම ඉන්නේ නිකන්. She's so active. Yeah, she's so active. She's so out there. She does 100 things for a day. And I love that about you. In this COVID times, tell us how important it is to stay fit.
Oh my gosh, so important. I mean, of course, it's going to attack your breathing system. And that's what, COVID comes up with flu symptoms. So it's so important that you have to stay fit, you have to stay active. It's not just during these times. Of course, you need to be active all the time and stay at your best, physical self, or be as physical as you possibly can. But from what I've heard, Danu, and I don't know if you agree with me, like a lot of the people who have been severely affected by it have had, poor health issues. And so I suppose it's not a good marriage if you find yourself stuck with COVID and not very active and find it hard to breathe. I know it's not just that, but yes, please stay active. Please stay healthy.
Well, because I wanted to speak to you about it because you're someone who is very much into fitness. Although dance is your first love, and I think it will always be your first love. I've also incorporated this thing called fitness into it. So it's dance and also be fit at the same time. So, how is that going?
That's going good. So, I mean, dancing obviously comes really natural to me. So, dance fitness just goes hand in hand because, I mean, I'm not a person that really likes physical exercise, believe it or not. My husband Alberto, he's a personal trainer, but I'd actually like to just get away with just dancing. But of
Alberto
course,
and I have the same physique. Sometimes we tend to share clothes and all because it's just we have the same measurements. Yeah.
Of course, Danu. Of course, you guys are. So I mean, it comes easy to me to put dance and fitness together. I create most of the fitness routine, so it's going okay. It's going well, except these days. I think I told you before. A lot of people are hesitant to come to the gym and dance with me, so they can join me online. But it's just not the same as when you're in that studio, in that environment with everyone dancing and enjoying together. But it is what it is.
The energy is strong.
Yeah.
Very.
What to do?
Something I wanted to speak to you as someone who's a performer. You have danced with so many people. You have danced on so many channels. You have danced
Yeah.
on so many stages. Um, Everyone talks about sudu wenna prashnayak. Like everyone wants to be fair. Um, everyone wants to be a lighter skin color, and it has been a huge issue for so many years.
Yeah.
Tarja, you have always embraced your skin tone and been so positive about it. Tell me, for the youngsters who are so what can I say? Instagram exposed. They feel
Yeah.
that everything that is there is just real. What would you tell them?
It's so not real. I mean, I think we all know that it's so not real. People who are posting definitely know that, there's a large amount of editing going into like most of these pictures that we see online. But when it comes to skin tone, I feel like now people really embrace all types of beauty, including any whatever shade of nude you are, whatever color you are. I feel like Instagram has its plus points as well with inclusivity and everybody just embracing themselves. So in one point, it's like, yeah, all the pictures are edited, so they're not real. It could be a version of reality. But I mean, to people on Instagram wanting to make that platform their thing, I would say just be as real as you can and totally embrace yourself and just own it on any
Yeah.
platform that you are on.
I must say, මම පොඩ්ඩක් බඩාඩු කරලා තියෙනවා. I think Photoshop එකේ.
Yeah, එහෙමද?
Yeah. ලාවට.
ඔව් බඩ අඩු
Uh,
කරලා දාන්නේ ඔයාගේ pictures ටික. No, you
ලාවට
no,
ලාවට.
you really keep no, you really keep it real, Danu. So I have to
No,
say,
I do. Most of the time,
you
always.
do.
Unless it has been photographed by a professional who has like toned it down,
Yeah.
because they're like, man, like put this boy in a frame. Then I'm like, okay,
Oh
just put
gosh.
half and put it together.
No.
Because this show is all about being positive. We had a quick conversation to bring out some positivity. I also
Yeah.
wanted to ask you. You have performed with so many people. You have been in the dressing room with so many girls, and creative industry and your professional industry apart can
Yeah.
be a bit of a. How do you handle, let's say, bitchiness?
Oh, there's a lot of that going around. Um, but you know what? It does. I mean, you try to think, yeah, it's okay. If you don't get a certain amount of bitchiness, then you're probably not doing it right. Because if
Yeah,
people
true.
don't hate you, then are you actually doing it right? But no,
Yeah.
jokes aside, it does take a toll on you and it does get you down sometimes because no matter how much you try not to take those comments seriously or what people say seriously, it does get to you. But I think what's important is just like, knowing your worth and just keep doing what you're doing. And
Mm.
try not to let that bitchiness get you down. But it does happen. It does happen. And it's
How
sad that
how
then
have, how have you handled it?
I've cried a bit in a corner.
Really?
No. It does get you down. But how I've actually handled it is I talk to my closest friends who
Mm,
are very real with me for validation.
mm.
To be very honest, like sometimes if I think I'm doing something wrong or someone just really puts me down and I'm like, oh shit, can I say shit? Am I
That's
really
okay.
doing, am I really doing something wrong? Then, I'd actually confide in my really good friends. And sometimes I talk to my mom, she always keeps it real with me. So it does help to have like close family and friends just keeping a check on you and keeping you grounded and in your place and just telling you, yeah, you're doing okay. Don't worry about it. Don't let these things get to you. Just keep going. So that does help.
That's amazing, because it's very important to, like, take the negativity out of your life. And as
Yeah.
somebody who's known Tari for so long, I must say හැමදාම සතුටින් hina වෙන ඉන්න ළමයෙක්, and also she doesn't get into anyone's business, and she's always been that. We've always been that way.
I try. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm human too. I've made a lot of mistakes, of course. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
true.
try
But
to stay as positive as possible. So that I would agree with you there, yeah.
so, what is happening new? Is there anything interesting happening in your life these days?
Well, I am practicing for a dance show as I am always dancing, and that got postponed by 2 years since COVID last year. So finally, Danu, I hope it's going to happen this year in December. So watch out for that. That's happening. And other than that, I can't wait for like our gym, TNA Fitness, to just start up again. We really miss everyone coming to the studio. We miss that atmosphere. So that I'm just hoping for this new normal to settle. And I say
Yeah.
new normal because I know it's never going to be normal.
It's the same. Yeah, it's
Ever.
definitely mask is an essential part of our lives after this. Yeah. You have to think twice. You have to think twice before you get that first kiss. You're like, did you get your vaccine? Are you COVID positive? Did you do antigen? Okay.
Oh, for the kids who are dating these days, the issues
Yeah,
they're gonna have.
And I'm still in the market, Tarja. It's never going to happen
You
for me.
still are, Danu. Now you have to be extra careful.
I know that means my market value has dropped more. We are looking at more things. We are looking at antigen, STD, COVID, Delta plus, Delta variant. And
No.
you're like, by the time it comes to reality, you're like, never mind, it's fine. Just be thinking.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So you just got married just before this whole COVID took off.
Yeah. Which is amazing. 2007. Actually, it was 2017 when we got registered. But 18 December when we had the wedding. So I escaped it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So I wish you all the very best and stay positive. You can always follow Tarja. Do you like when people call you an influencer?
I don't.
Me too. You know, I always say what I have done is what has created some kind of a wave of
Absolutely.
not that I did things for social media. Yeah.
No. I'm with you there 100%, Danu.
Because I always say, even if there is no Instagram, I'll still continue doing what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I'm not going to just stop and stay in a corner because Instagram doesn't define me. It's what we do. So I like you for
Amen.
that.
Amen, Danu. Absolutely. 100%.
100%. I'm with you on that too. So that's something that I've actually spoken to Tarja about, so which is amazing. As always, it has been refreshing talking to you, my dear.
Thanks, Danu. You're a star as always. Glad talking to you. Okay, bye.
Bye. So that's Tarja joining us today on Danu Theka Vinadi Dayakwathne. We have actually cut this interview in 10 minutes, which is amazing. You can say bye and go. There you go. She's gone. So you could join me next week when I speak to somebody who's interesting. Thank you to everyone who has joined, given us the love, support in doing this show. I have to say, Vita White, thank you so very much, guys. You do help me speak to all these amazing people, and I'm so grateful for that. Keep sharing love, keep sending love, at least keeping it digital. I will see you soon with another cool episode to Danu Theka Vinadi Dayakwathne. එතකන් සතුටින් ඉන්න, පරිස්සමින් ඉන්න, ගොඩක් දේවල් බලා ගන්න, ඕගොල්ලවත් බලා ගන්න. ඕක තමයි වටින්නම දේ. හම්බ වෙනකන් take care and have a good evening. Thank you, Vita White, for joining me. Bye bye.